I would just like to talk about what the world is experiencing right now. What the whole world is experiencing is what can be described as a storm. And that brings me to my quote that I found really meaningful to what we're experiencing. And that is by one Miss Meredith Grey from Grey's Anatomy. And she says that there's an end to every storm. Once all the trees have been uprooted, once all the houses have been ripped apart, the wind will hush, the clouds will part, the rain will stop, the sky will clear in an instant. But only then, in the quiet moments after the storm, do we see who is strong enough to survive it. And now I'm not saying that we're not going to, this isn't meaningful to say that we're not going to see who literally survives it. It's not, oh, who had the immunity to not die from COVID. No. It's saying more who had the strength and the hope and the mindset to not freak out and lose their calm in the midst of what we're experiencing. I think after the storm has passed, once everything goes back to normal, we're going to see everybody's true colors, and how they acted will definitely reflect on them after this is all done. I think a big one that we're looking as who survives it is our very own President Trump. His actions right now can really affect his presidency if he gets elected again this new term. But yeah, and I was reading, or I found a blog from a person who had just recently lost a family member or relative, and so that was their storm. And they said if they had not had hope, that they would have floundered and they would have never gotten to move on from that. And she really stated out that the importance of keeping hope in the midst of a storm is that it builds up your courage to keep on after. And I think that's just really what we need to be doing right now. Like, we cannot be like freaking out and just doing crazy stuff that is going to reflect on us after this is all done. I don't know if this is really the best example, but so my uncle and aunt own a store, and one of their employees decided to quit because they were freaking out, and they just took a job at Aldi's. I mean, it's not the greatest example of it, but I mean, that kind of shows of what kind of person she is. I mean, she's not good under pressure. But I think the whole point and importance of this quote is to just keep hope in the midst of a storm. And then, yeah, that's pretty much a very big topic that we can all relate to, the whole world can relate to right now in our lives. So